come up.
All right, this is gonna just clean. We've cleaned this carpet a few times before, and this was like a last-minute call. We kind of came out here on a moment's notice, and they just need a quick cleanup because they have some company coming. It looks like the camera's zooming in and out a lot. We have funny lighting. It's early evening and the sun's about to set, so I'll try to hold the camera kind of steady. That's not going to help.
Yeah, okay, I'm off. Sorry.
All right. We're using the 17-inch Challenger bonnets. Corey Thibodeau, and I'll put the info for him in the video's description. He sent these to us along with another pad driver, which we didn't really need another pad driver because the original one is holding up fine, but we have a spare one now. And I did not bring that with me, or I'd show you what they look like, but they're very nice little pad drivers. And the 17 we like because it's going to give you the overlap as you go along baseboards. If you're doing stairs, things like that, it'll help you get in there into the little tight nooks and crannies of a staircase and help clean the carpets in there. And plus it just looks kind of neat.
Yeah, it looks neat. That's what we
yeah, it looks funny to have that thing on there. It doesn't flop around as much as you'd think it would, though.
No. It's just, if you get near baseboards or couches or whatever, it kind of helps to rub up and clean the sides and stuff, so that's why we really like it.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep the camera from autofocusing so much.
Yeah, it may be zooming in, we have no idea.
It seems like it is a little bit. So bear with us on that, because
if the video's not good, we'll probably post it anyway because people like to see us put up new content. But if it's real bad, we won't. But if it's just sort of bad, we probably will. Let me get back here. Just stay there because this won't take a set.
Well, we had I had to be in the hospital for 3 days last week and messed up because of my blood pressure.
That mean old blood pressure.
Yeah, so we've had a couple weeks where we haven't been able to really get out and do anything to show anything. So this is the first time out.
But y'all don't worry, he's normal again.
Well, whatever normal means, yeah.
Okay, now I don't know if this shows, but there's a lot of stains, and some of these are permanent stains. They've been here a long time and they're not coming out. Some of them are going to come out. So.
I'm not sure it's going to show up in this lighting.
Okay, you stand over here because you're casting a huge shadow.
Where?
Try to stand over this way until...
Let me stand in front of the little...
See, if your shadow's
in front of this little TV set here.
Make sure your shadow's not going over the work. Keep your shadow in mind as best you can.
Alright. Try to hold this steady so it doesn't keep changing focus. Alright, the usual Challenger pads are 14 inches, these are 17, so they give you a little bit extra.
Well, when you rub up against something, that way you're not rubbing up with it with the machine or the pad driver. You've got bonnet rubbing, and that's a good soft thing to rub against the sideboard or anything else with.
Now there's some gouges in this carpet.
Let me get right here. Hold it, you can come back.
There's some gouges, and that may be a piece of chewing gum or something stuck there. We'll look at that later.
Okay, stand back in there.
No, there's no room in there.
That way you're not putting the shadow across the carpet, I'm saying.
No, I'm just going to have to move again if I get in there. I'll just stay back. I'll just keep backing up.
Just keep an eye on your shadow.
Yeah.
Best you can. Now when you're doing these this way, if you start feeling like the cleaning's not as good as it could be, you either got permanent stains or you have where you're letting carpet get dry. If your carpet gets dry, you're not going to get it clean.
Yeah.
Now this has dye and other stuff. There's just stuff spilled in here that
well, they got little kids.
It creates a permanent stain in the carpet. A lot of it's coming out, but It'll be some
They got little kids, and I think the whole deal is they just want to make the carpet last a while, and then when the kids get a little bit older, they're just going to replace it. So
yeah, either get new carpet or floors.
yeah.
I'm not sure. We cleaned out here maybe 4 times, something like that. 4 or 5.
Yeah. Yeah, this out here. There's a lot of when it rains and things like that. It's not paved, so there's a lot of stuff gets tracked. What is up with this lens? Come on.
Now, if you guys tell us this isn't looking clean, trust us, there's permanent stuff in here that, I mean, I hate not getting a carpet spotless, but there's only so much you can do when they got permanent stains.
I gotta switch around a little bit. Lighting in here is messing up the focus again.
This over here is causing me fits. Okay, I can feel something solid in there. That may not be a thing, that may be a
I noticed when I was walking across the floor there that there's a spot that's like the floor's not even. I think the slab's got a little bit of a defect in it someplace there. Oh boy. This is one of those funny things. We go to bed about 7:30, 8 o'clock at night generally. We don't stay up very late, so when the phone rang, it was about, it was right at 6:30, and I was just getting ready to think about going and laying around for a while before I go to bed, so.
Yeah, we try to go to bed early.
We get up about 3 or 4 in the morning.
The truth is, we got in a bad habit of going to bed early about 6, 7 months ago, and we're kind of hooked on going to bed by 8. Sometimes the other night we stayed up to 1:30, so we stay up, but going to bed is just nice because you can get up at 4 or 5 in the morning, have coffee, you got the whole day ahead of you. I mean, you got time to do anything. I know early to bed, early to rise, that's not a bad idea.
No, if you want a good night's sleep, go to bed earlier.
Of course, we're not farmers, but...
No, but we've been getting up about 3 or 4, so it's just, you get your schedule flipped around.
So if you want to get into this, you can buy these machines off Amazon, the bonnets from Oreck. The way you do this is you kind of, sometimes the stains will come right out, but you kind of just work them. Like I'm doing, you just keep kind of going over and you pull more out each time you make a pass. And sometimes you take it all on one pass, and sometimes it takes 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever, but it gets them out. And if they're not permanent, they'll come out every time.
Well, this is just some nylon cut pile carpet, and it usually responds really well. So
yeah,
they have a frise carpet in the back, but they're not having us clean that tonight. Frises are a little trickier, but we don't really have problems with them for some reason.
We like frise.
A lot of people hate them, but frises have never been a big issue for us.
We love Berber. Berber's just a blast.
Yeah. It's all good times.
We're gonna put out a bonnet in the future. We just keep not getting around to it.
A bonnet?
I mean, a video in the future talking about what bonnet you use on what carpet types.
What bonnets we use on what carpet types?
Yeah, there's ones you use and there's ones you shouldn't use.
There's a million bonnets out there, so we don't use but 2 or 3 at the most usually.
We got what you need to do any carpet for any business, but we'll make a video on that in the future. You don't just sit there, I'm gonna pre-spray.
Okay, I guess he's gonna do the haul.
The haul and in the bedroom.
Yeah, out in the
Come
country.
back here and show what's coming.
Yeah.
Show what's next.
Out in the country. There's mountain lions and all sorts of stuff out here.
Go through.
Okay. Here's the hallway. Again, the focus is terrible. Okay, now I don't remember ever cleaning this bedroom before. So
I don't know if we have either.
This may be a first time on that one.
And people who want to have a battery powered sprayer, this is the Field King. It's what it is a 0 pump sprayer.
I think it's Pump Zero. Okay. It's a Pump Zero technology, is that what they call that?
Well, come this way.
Okay.
There'll be a link for it. There'll be a link for it in the video.
Well, there usually isn't, but I'll try to remember to do that. Alright, you know, I'm going to pause here because it's going to take you a few minutes to get set up, and this is going to be a super long video, so stay tuned. And we're back. Alright, I'm trying to maneuver here without killing the focus. You got like 15 things going on at once right now.
It's a cheap cell phone, but we've had friends tell us they think the videos are greater than they were making with our action camera, so
well, it's more convenient because we can use the GPS and the camera and not have to carry two different devices. So
while we're going home, we can be uploading to YouTube.
Yeah.
Which is also a beautiful situation.
It is a beautiful situation.
Used to with the action camera, Joe would have to go home and offload put the video from the camera to the computer, and then put it back on put it on the cell phone, and then load it, and then start on the internet with it. And it's just a real headache.
Yeah.
This is like by the time we get home, the video will probably be done, and we're gonna be home in 15 minutes when we leave.
Alright, I'm trying not to fall over anything here.
Just keep stepping, man. Just give me 2 steps.
Hey,
give
Jay,
me 2 steps, please. Huh?
Go that way first.
Yeah, I will.
That way I don't have to move out of the way as much.
Just and y'all don't know nothing about carpet painting, you're looking for something to do, it's a good business. Now, there's a lot of funny people in it, but other than that, the business itself is real good.
Yeah.
Just stay away from other carpet painters on the internet, and you'll be just fine. Don't make friends with them, don't get to know them, don't associate with them, and you're okay.
Yeah, do what you want.
Yeah, if you want.
Some people are easily entertained.
Yeah, buddy. The carpet painting internet crowd is a very strange breed, so
Did you do over there?
I'm going to.
Alright, do it first, because I can't.
I'm going to. Look at this.
Okay, I'm moving behind you, so watch out backing up.
Somehow or another, I know you're there.
Now, you guys don't stop taking your blood pressure medicine like I did. I spent a whole day blind, and I didn't even know what planet I was on. It was a fun experience.
They can get you.
And luckily, Jay showed up at the emergency room because they were putting me out in the parking lot in a wheelchair. They were just going to set me outside.
He didn't know who I was. You know what? Go
the doctor,
right there.
No, I'm going to stand right here because I can see better.
They can't see.
The emergency room doctor told him that they offered me a room, and I said I didn't want it. So they put me in a parking lot.
They told me he was ready to go home. It's like, not with me.
Yeah. Luckily, he said, no, he ain't going back home. He's staying right here. And they found me a place.
I refused to take. Once I took possession of them, they were off the hook. And I was like,
yeah.
Ain't happening.
Well, emergency rooms are kind of funny places, you know.
They're very funny.
I avoid them like the plague anyway.
Now, the hospital was real nice. But
yeah, once you get into the hospital, they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now, the only bad thing happened was I couldn't go to the bathroom standing up, so they brought a bunch of student nurses in there. And I had to drop trowel to sit down on the toilet.
That was me.
And I saw them all take a glance, which was a little embarrassing, but I was so sick I didn't care at the time.
Okay. See if you see anything about. Oh, it's pretty thin, but go ahead anyway. We always try to hit behind doors, and typically in an empty we'll hit the closets. In a furnished place we don't do closets, not really.
Yep.
There's always stuff in there. Okay, I'm going to say that we got her done, but here's what let's do. Let's show what the bonnet looks like. To tell
Okay.
What to tell.
Oof. Oh boy. Well, now one thing you can see.
Good. Come up here.
It isn't just dirty underneath where the pad driver sits. which is where the most of the weight of the machine is at, it actually is dirty all the way basically to the outside edges, which is a good sign because it's still taking
up 17. This would be your primary cleaning area, but it's slapping around and it's hitting the carpet, so it's picking up a little dirt from the edges, but the real cleaning's in the center. But yeah, it's dirty.
Yeah, that's what you want. You want it to clean all the way to the outside edge for the most part.
There's the telltale.
Yep.
There you go.
And I don't know if you can see the carpets with the light and everything, but I think they do look a lot better.
They got permanent stains, but they look a lot better than they do.
Well, I'm going to stop the video here, and everything's in the video description. And there's links and everything for like Oreck Orbiter and things like that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was kind of put together at the last minute, like all of them are. And we improvise like we always do. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.